As-Salamalaikum, Rahmtulahi, Wabarrakatu. May peace be upon you, may Allah's mercy be upon you, and Allah's blessings be upon you all. Welcome to Humble Life Gaming. This is your Muslim brother, Abdullah. Hope y'all doing well. Hope you're all safe, and thank you for tuning in. And it's been a while since I've been on this game. Haven't played it. Usually, what I like to do in this game, I like to try to survive for 7 days straight without dying. So to me, I put like a 7 days to die challenge. But yeah, I haven't really been on it until I guess not recently. So yeah, I guess 2 weeks ago, recently, right here, 2 weeks ago, right? That's when the news came out. The Storms Brewing, new release, update release for 7 days to die. And then I seen they're also gonna stream. They're also going to stream on Twitch. I believe the dev. Yeah, we'll have our dev stream on June 10th. Now I thought I was gonna start on I'm just my bad. I'm just before I start, I'm making sure my stream is okay. For some reason, I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's good. Like the last couple streams I did, it was running pretty good. No frames were dropping. So I was literally surprised of that. And not just surprised, I was kind of excited, a little happy. Just a little happy that it was working well. So yeah, but yeah, so what we're gonna do is gonna play a little bit, join the world. If y'all know any servers, actually maybe I should go to Facebook and ask if there's any what was it, any servers open. But yeah, I just want to make sure everything is well. Let me know in chat too if y'all can hear me loud and clear, or how is the frames, how is it going. Any feedback will be good, you know what I'm saying? Any feedback could be good. Like I said, this is one of my go-to games. I know when I used to be stressed out on Ark, I just needed a break, and I fell on this. I stumbled upon this. I'm not gonna lie, when I first bought this game, I don't think I got it anymore. I think it got ruined because of my kids. But I had the case. I had literally the case of 7 days to die. It was an old version. This was the old version for console. This is before it got any updates. But yeah, this is it's one of my go-to games. It's probably like one of my second favorites out of Ark. Like if it's Ark, 7 days to die, and the only reason why I like survival games is just like exploring the sandbox, the things of, it's like endless in possibilities. It's like Grand Theft Auto to me. I like Grand Theft Auto as well, especially San Andreas. That's my all-time favorite game. It's because I don't know, I had a real connection with San Andreas. But with this one, I had the same thing. And then what made it even more, started making more, I guess, special, was that I started watching this YouTuber, or these YouTubers named Neebs Gaming, and the way they just played it and how much fun they had. That's what made me kind of want to start being like a gaming content creator, or just trying to do this for a living. But yeah, this is one of the things that got me like into like wanting to do that. Like I used to just play the game for fun, and I was like, why just play the game for fun when I could just try to stream and try to make it a living type of thing. But one thing that I always try to remember when it comes to like gameplays or just gaming at all, hey, what up, James? How you doing, man? Hope you're all well. Hope you're safe. I don't know if you're ready for this update, man. I believe this update will be on the 16th. I don't know if you ever played 7 Days to Die. Let me know if y'all played 7 Days to Die or not. But yeah, this is what I just try not to get lost in these games. Try not to get lost, because sometimes that happens to me. Like I get sucked in too much where I forget what's going around me. So I try not to get stuck into them. But I like to have as much fun as I can and enjoy it. And yeah, I'm gonna lie, like this is one of my go-to games. This is like I said, my before Ark is first, and then 7 Days to Die. I know I need sometimes. You haven't played it? I'm glad you're doing good, man. You haven't played 7 Days to Die, man, you gotta really try. If you love Ark, if you played Ark, this is nothing compared to Ark because it's like an apocalyptic gameplay. But if they put some tames in this game, it will make it 100 times crazier, 100 times better. I know there's certain mods that you could do it, but it's the same thing, like surviving and crafting. And like a bunch of horrors, like every 7 days, or you could adjust it to like 3 days or 1 day, where a bunch of horror just comes in and start attacking you. But you should give it a try, man. You should give it a try. I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna do they were saying they were gonna do, let's see, no, I know they said they were gonna do I don't know, I'm getting these alerts and I don't know where's it coming from, because I just don't know. I don't know if y'all liking this, maybe that's where it's coming from, but I appreciate it. What else was about to say? So yeah, try it out. I know the upcoming I believe week they're gonna do another not test streams, but a bunch of streamers are gonna do I believe it's in the weekend, where they're gonna give out keys. Like they're gonna give out, I don't know if you're a PC player, I believe it's on PlayStation, because I believe you're a PlayStation player, if I'm not mistaken. But if you're on PlayStation, they also they're gonna give out keys for, I believe, PlayStation, the Xbox, and PC. So look out for any streamers that are streaming this in the weekend. I believe they're gonna do this the weekend. So yeah, that's you. Check out a streamer that's on there so you could get a chance. I'm not really into horror games, but I will still support you. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the support, man. James, you my number one, man. You'll be coming my number one over there on YouTube. Oh, so before I start, completely forgot. I'm gonna say a shout out to Series X Gaming. So over there, a member over there on YouTube, and if you want to be a member, head over to YouTube and join the Humble Life family. Be a member if you want. If not, check out the videos. Support in different ways. It's checking out videos, commenting, and like them. That really helps out a lot. Helps me a lot. Also, shout out to Restream. If it wasn't for Restream, I wouldn't be able to stream in multiple platforms. Right now, I am streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now, so I'm having different chats here and there, but I'm still be able to see YouTube chat and Twitch chat. So shout out to Restream for that. Also shout out to Stream Elements. If it wasn't for Stream Elements, I wouldn't be having these overlays, these alerts, making it easy for me to adjust it. So shout out to them. Also shout out to James. Shout out to a bro right over there helping me out, support. Appreciate that, man. So yeah, like this game, let's get into it, because if you haven't seen it, I'll show you how it is. To me, it's fun. I love it. I love this, like one of my go-to games. So this is what we do, right? We're just gonna pick a name. Actually, since James jumped on, let's call it James. Name world's James. So let's see, new random world, Navis Gain is like, it's the main one, right? It's the main one. the Canon, I believe it's Canon, the Canon map. So if you want to check out the Canon map, you could do that. Yo, let me know. We should do that, the Canon map, or just a random new world. Random new Dejame County. But this is Alpha 21. We're not trying to go Alpha 21. We're trying to go. Actually, let's do Navis game. Navis game is a Canon map, so let's do that. Nomad. Nomad designed for experience, first person. Let's hit Warrior. What you think about Warrior? We're warriors here, right? We're a bunch of warriors here. We got 24-hour cycle. There's a basic 64 enemies on the horde. This is what I try to tell you. The blood moon. So we could do it. We could just adjust it 7 days, or since this might be like a little just 1 day thing, let's do what, 3 days? Let's see if we could survive for 3 days. Usually what I like to do, like I said, usually what I like to do is a 7 days to die challenge. I try to survive for 7 days straight. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know why it's not letting me. Let me put, okay, there it goes. Okay, oh, there it goes. Let's do that. Every day, since we're just starting out. Just checking this game out. Since the bro James ain't watched, they ain't get a chance to check this game out. I'm telling you, man, this is pretty fun. I don't like horror games either, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know if you ever watched The Walking Dead. Every time I watch, like, I'm not a big fan of The Walking Dead. My wife got me into it. Like, she's a really, really big fan. She had like the magazines, the books. She had a lot of stuff, the shirts, the keychains, and everything. So she got me into watching The Walking Dead. And every time I watch it, it make me want to play this game. It just reminds me so much of it. Like, you go in places, you could loot, scavenge, try to survive. You know, you got these zombies always running around. And there's different types. And then this update that's coming. The update that's coming, I believe now, like in different biomes, because you have like a desert biome, you have forest, you have a burned forest, and snow biome. So I guess this new update that's coming up is the storms on each one. So it's gonna be like a snowstorm, desert sandstorm. I don't know what else gonna be, and the burnt forest. I don't know what's gonna be in there, but that's why I want to check out. I believe at 10 o'clock, the dev for this game is gonna start streaming it. So that's why I want to go and check it out. I also want to check it out, see what's new basically. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna play a little bit of this game, and then we're gonna check his stream out as well, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm interested. Yes, sir.
Good night.
Good night?
Yeah.
Okay, good night. Give me a hug. Okay, it's all right, man. And tomorrow we're gonna go live. Yeah, tomorrow we're also gonna go live with my son. He's gonna play some school games. So hopefully, I could be able to catch that. I appreciate for sharing the stream, man. I really do, man. Appreciate that. May God bless you and your family. May God bless you. Thank you, man. So like I said, what I like about like survivor games, especially like this one, is I don't know. It's just like living out the world. See that? You got that snow biome over there, and they updated this so much. Yeah, it doesn't look how when it first started. When it first started, I mean, it looked decent, but now it's just like, I don't know. They improved on a lot, especially when it comes to like killing the zombies, destroying them. So yeah, this is the beginning of it. So what we gotta do is these. I don't know if you see the top right corner. We got the challenges. So this is what we're gonna try to do. Just press open the window. This is what we gotta do. The basics. Right. So we gotta redeem that. So now we just gotta get some Plant fibers, wood, and stone. I bet. And this is the thing now, they show you where it is so you could start out fast, get it over with. Because every time you start on a new map, you always gotta do this. You always gotta pick them up, which is always good. I mean, if you want to learn right away, they show you. They show you how to play in the beginning of the game. So I need plant fiber. So this is plant fiber. And yes, you have to punch it too in order to gather it. Like instead of just you showing you grab it, and now you have to punch it. Alright, so we got that going. So this. And now we gotta make the stone axe. Right here. Craft that. Now we got a stone axe. Put this down here. Put this away. And then you see this. We could carry more stuff, but when we carry up to here, it starts getting heavy. And we get encumbered. Like on Ark. Just like Ark. This is a stone axe. I don't know, I like I like how it looks. It's good. Okay, harvest some wood and some small stone. Huh? No, not done yet. My son is still awake. That's why I got you. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, my son is still awake. He loves to see what I'm up to. Even though it's bedtime. It's his bedtime. Okay, so let's get this going. And back in the days, you usually could find suits, like different types of outfit. They just literally with this update now, you can make like one outfit. I don't know how it is. Like I said, I don't know how it's gonna be with the new one. Cause I seen they have like I believe new armor and new different stuff. I wonder how it's really gonna be. Like I'm really interested. And I believe the new update drops on the 16th, I believe. And I can make a bow. So you have a lot of different types of things. Stone spear, I probably make that too. We got the building, the blocks. All of this stuff. And also you could have like you can make a motorcycle, Molotov, you can make the pipe gun, pistols, pipe rifles. This is like the start out. You know, you start out with these and then you advance more and more with the iron spear, wooden bow. Same thing with these things. You see they got the iron fire axe. I'm telling you, man, if you're really into survival games, you'll be into these type of things. So we see we need some feathers. Yeah, so yeah, I mean there's like tell your son I said hi. Hey, I would, but he just went to bed. He literally just went. But if he does pop out, I'll tell him. This is where you find the feathers. You find bird nest, find an egg, and you can also cook in this. That to me is really really cool. You can make different types of food. Cornbread. You can find cornmeal. You can make cornbread. Let's see what's the food. Let's see. Okay, I think I gotta lock them. But you can make yuca. I know you can make like a bunch of stuff. I don't know why it's not on here. Oh, you can make a bicycle too. 10 landmine. Okay, so let's make this arrow. And I think they also updated the songs on this. That's one thing. Yeah, so I know it's gonna drop on 10 o'clock. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was gonna drop at 9. But then I seen it said 10. Since I'm an EST, and I believe they're going live on CT. I don't know what CT. Central Time Zone? I don't know. But yeah, man, we got that going. We put the club over here, bring this over here. And I said I'm gonna make a stone spear too. It doesn't say to make it, but hey, we gonna need it. We gonna need it. So now we did all of it. We finished it. Now we got to go to journey to the settlement. Okay, good job, survival. You have proved to be capable with much potential. We have marked our map with the nearest White River outpost location. There you will find a trader where you can buy and sell goods and trade stories with one of our friendly citizens. Welcome aboard, Noah. So this is the thing, a lot of people don't know the lore of this game. It's nice, and you can cook. Yeah, man, there's a lot you could build too. That's one thing that what I like. The building, crafting. I guess in the zombie killing too. Like I said, if they had tames, like if you could tame like a horse or other things, that would make the game more like more interesting. My opinion. So yeah, let's head over to that spot. I believe is right here. So let's head over there. Still got like 5 minutes before I guess the dev starts the stream. So we go and check it out. Also, I got prayer at 10:14. So at 10:14, I'm also gonna take a small break while the stream is still going. Oh, see, this is where you can find other like sports bag and stuff. You loot, like this is how you learn how to cook. You got to read it. You open it up, you use it, and now I learned how to do something. I don't know what. Maybe boil some water. But that's how. Also, my wife is awake, so you might see her in the background. I'm not sure if she's gonna go live or not, but if she does, her channel is D4N13C3. I don't know. Also, let me know if y'all think she should change her channel name. I really think she should do something interesting, like motherly habits or something. Huh? I'm not saying you're not interested. I said the name. I know the name is you. But what I mean is something where pops up. See, this is a zombie. Now you can do different types of attacks. You can do a special attack. This is a special attack. It does get a little scary when it's the middle of the night. Yeah, I feel you and agree with you about tames. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about tames that a lot of people don't put it in their games. Maybe because it's a big, like I don't know, big thing. Like coding wise, I wouldn't know because I'm not a game developer. But if I was, I put tames on every game I make. Just cause. And you always gotta be worried about there's dogs, there's freaking vultures flying around. See all this? I could bring this to the trader. I could trade this in. Yeah, let's head over there before it's time to watch the stream. Oh, like I was saying, my bad. I was saying I also got prayer. Oh, what the heck? Crazy lady jumping around. Yeah, I have I'll just leave her alone. Prayer in 10:14. So I'll probably leave the stream on with the developer so I won't miss anything, but you probably see me in the background praying because we need to stay connected with God. Like I'm a big thing where I get lost in life. Like I literally get lost in life. I sometimes feel like, but I feel like sometimes I hit rock bottom. And the only way out is like connecting myself to God. That's how the only way I feel like I get out of a slump, out of anything, feel like any depression that I feel in my life. That's the only way I feel like I could make myself feel better. I don't know. That's just, I guess, one thing life taught me. But I don't try to like to push religion on anybody, so I don't think that I try to push anything on anybody. I literally, to me, be honest, I have to put it together. I have to put religion with anything that I do because, like I said, I could just get lost. And one thing I've learned in life is getting lost in life, man. It just sucks. Sucks when you feel like there's no way out. Feel like everybody's just against you, or that's why I feel like when stuff like that, I feel like that I really have to go back and start some praying. That's why one of the reasons why I put like humble life gaming. I feel like the humble is like try to keep myself leveled. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep myself humble. Like I have like, don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I get angry. So I have like not anger issues, but I do get to a point where I can't take it anymore. So that's why I put humble to remind myself, stay humble. You know what I mean? Remain humble. No matter what's going on in your life, remain humble. That I do before in God, even though I don't go to church. One thing you know what's so crazy? I was listening to Quran when I woke up, and there was a verse where it was saying that the righteous people are the ones who develop prayer. It didn't say going to church. It didn't say going to the mosque. It didn't say being a Muslim or being Christian or Catholic. No, it says developing, establish prayer, connect yourself to God. Those are the righteous people. And I was just like, it's mind blowing sometimes. When I've been 15 years, I converted 15 years to Islam. And every time I read Quran or something, it's just like, I always see something new. Read something new, something that always will keep my mind blown. So this is Trader Rec. Trader Rec, this is the trader where we could go in and trade all these things that we found.
Let me guess, you need to buy something.
He's one of the rudest traders that they put in this game.
Here's your reward, sucker.
Alright, so let me see what we got.
Make up your mind or make your way out.
I mean, I'm telling you, this guy's rude. But hey, see, we can sell these stuff. He gives us these. These are the currency of this game, I guess, because this money is nothing. See, even $8, I have $8 and it's worth $11. Why? I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do with that money. I don't have no clue. But I'm just gonna try to sell all this, just get some tokens going. And like I said, I think it's already 10 o'clock. We're gonna see you see how they have bacon, egg, and eggs? Bacon and eggs. What else they got? Cornbread. So you can make all these stuff. These stuff I think you can find over like diners, restaurants, all this crazy stuff. Oh, Jay, they say hi to you. Yes, go in the camera, wave hi. Get a little closer over here.
What?
Does he say hi to you?
Why say hi to me?
Because you're still awake and you're supposed to be going to bed. That's why. Alright, so yeah, let's go.
So I'll just be awake.
Oh, you want a guarantee, huh?
So
Well,
stay with
maybe
you guys?
should try Shamway.
So that's it?
Probably for a little bit, but I am gonna go check the stream out. Let's go check it out, right? Let's see.
Yes. What we got?
Let's see if the
got
guy's
money?
on.
1,000 money?
Huh?
Money?
What are you
Daddy?
talking about?
Daddy?
Yes, sir.
You got coins in your pocket.
Huh?
Coins.
Coins in my pocket.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Cool. It's good. It's very good.
You have something.
Excuse me.
Oh, so he has ads. He got ads.
Daddy.
Let me know if y'all gonna watch this movie, How to Train Your Dragon. To be honest, I'm thinking of watching that. I think
Dad.
I might watch it.
Excuse me.
One second, yes sir. My bad. This thing is mad loud on my headphones. Yes sir.
I don't want to watch that one.
Second one, I watch this too.
Uncle.
Uncle. Oh. There you go. So he's still not starting soon, I guess. So maybe we should come back to it.
Is it done?
It says starting soon. Everybody in here. 2,280 people in this. It's already been 4 minutes. Sheesh. Do anything. That's the dev, I guess. This is a developer. This is him. That's what I want to get up to. God willing, soon. We'll be streaming with 2,000 viewers. But yeah, since he's still getting ready, I guess we go back to the gameplay. Right? Why not?
Wake up.
Your legs asleep?
Yeah, I feel like the mom shake them.
So we just have it here just in case. I'll have it up.
What the?
So whenever
What the frick was that?
whenever he's ready, we jump over there and watch. Like I said, I have my notifications up.
Okay, I will jump.
Well, he is still
Wait.
still on there, but let me just.
I'm still waking up. Is it done with you?
So yeah, let's head over. I guess we could just kill some zombies. Oh, actually, no, we could do a job. We could do jobs, different types of tiers. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm on his, not on his stream, but I'm just still making sure to see if he's. So we gotta get some berry supplies.
Oh, look who's tired of eating out of dumpsters and finally ready to do some work.
This
Let's
guy.
get one thing straight. You're not working with me. You're working for me.
Dang, I'm working for him, huh? Yes, sir. Are we gonna pray together? It's almost time for another prayer in like 10 minutes.
Walk through the car.
I don't know what happened to the car.
Is that a zombie?
Yep, there's a zombie
There's
right
a
out there.
zombie. Kill it.
Got you, I'll kill it.
Why do you open it?
To kill him? You said kill him, right?
Yeah, but you got to.
I ain't gonna lie, the graphics on it, the update they had looks so amazing. Yes, sir.
No. I mean. Oh.
Oh. Huh?
Like, you go right from somebody to die and then somebody dies to get you.
Yeah, man, that's what happens. It's fun. You like this game?
Yeah, I don't get that on my Xbox.
You think we do have it on the Xbox?
I don't.
Maybe one day your mom will let you play on her computer. We play together.
What? Oh, Mom, you have one.
Yeah, my wife has the game too. We try to do a little gameplay. Say, I enjoy your preaching and humble. You should do more. Your channel. Thank you. That's, to be honest, I was thinking of doing that as well. Or maybe Sundays and Saturdays. Like I said, I just don't want to feel like I'm pushing anything on anybody because I just don't want to feel like, I don't know how to say it, like everybody has their own choice, you know. I don't want to like make them, I don't know. Maybe I'm just,
Big fat one?
yeah, it's a big fat one.
That's right.
But yeah, God willing. Oh, this one came out of nowhere.
Gosh. There's.
But yeah, God willing, we will. We will. This one looks like Amber Heard. I don't know if you know Amber Heard.
It's a hamburger.
This one a celebrity.
It's a hamburger.
Oh,
It's a hamburger. It's a hamburger.
oh my goodness. Oh, there you go. Oh, gushing. Look at that. That's crazy. That's a new effect. That's the thing they did on the update. Look at that. That's crazy.
Big fat one again.
Yeah, it's a big fat one. We got to watch. Always watch your back.
Yeah, watch
You
that.
never know who's behind you.
That's so fat. Look at him.
He's so fat.
Oh my gosh, die. Die, zombie, die. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a strong one, man. This is pretty strong.
Die. Use a gun.
I don't have a gun. All I have is bow and arrows and a freaking club. And a,
Club?
yeah, no
Like-
freaking stone spear.
What the heck?
Yeah, this thing looking crazy.
Is that like a worm?
Yeah, his belly moving.
Ew. Zombie.
But yeah, God willing, we'll do a lot more
Who's with Patrick?
streams.
Yeah, what's with Patrick? Why look like a Patrick guy?
He look like Patrick.
He was with Patrick, but he's big fat. He's
Patrick
very
Star?
big.
Yeah, he do look like a little bit like Patrick. Oh,
Whoa.
it disappeared. Alright, so
What?
we gotta go to over here.
What happened? Yeah, go to the glasses right.
Now we have to go find some treasure.
Yeah, treasure. Right.
Yeah, we gotta find some treasure.
Yeah, and you can find treasure in the glass. Wait, they have it in the ground. I was frozen. Look.
Huh?
Wait,
I'm not sure if he still hasn't started yet.
damn it. It's starting yet. Now what?
I don't know.
Yeah, now what? I will not do.
Where did the arrow go?
I
Oh, right
know
here.
that. Oh,
Oh my goodness, it's mad close. I bet. So this is where we're gonna find the berry supplies.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, you go to like dig through. Like you really go.
What is that?
That's one thing got me. Where you could
Now what is that?
That's a spot where I have to dig and find the treasure.
Oh yeah. There was the treasure at.
Like you dig in this. It's
Yeah,
like
Minecraft.
Yeah, you go like Minecraft. Yeah.
Yeah, but you already break it.
Well, he still hasn't started yet. I'm on his stream.
Gosh. Oh, break.
Dig it. Like I don't know where my alerts. Where my alerts now? Sometimes they work. I just don't know.
Wow, there's rock. Like from.
That's clay.
You know what? Wait, what?
Clay.
Clay? I didn't say rock.
No, I didn't say right. It's clay.
Rocks look like. The treasure's not here yet.
Yeah, we have to dig. That's what we're doing.
We always have to stay on the treasure.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh my
You
gosh.
will be able to see it once we
Come,
know.
keep going,
I know, but you
keep
see over there my stamina. The blue, you see the blue? That's my stamina.
So it's just stamina that looks like here.
My stamina goes down. Oh, there he goes. I think he's on.
Oh, you see it? See that?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Is
he
it
is on. Yeah, he's on. So we're gonna find the treasure first.
Is he yet?
Yeah, no, he's on right now.
Oh my gosh. It's almost done. It's almost out. Oh, is he dying?
Yeah, I know y'all heard that. I heard that too. I heard like a little change, like a little something, getting close.
What? Dad, you know pain in Spanish?
Pain?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's pain. Boa?
Dolor.
Dolor. The boy and dolor.
No, I know I seen it. I know I heard
Oh
something.
my gosh, come on, what's it taking so long?
Cause we gotta find it. We gotta dig through it. We're not just gonna freaking find it right, like easy. Ain't gonna make it easy. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, berry search
Finally.
berry food stash.
That's
I
an
bet.
old one. That's an old one.
Let's grab it.
Ew. What the heck is that?
Try to get out of here because
Stuck?
yeah, I'm a little stuck.
Oh my gosh, now what? Now you gotta die.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you need to
Yeah, I gotta
die.
get out of there quick because
That's awful in there.
some zombies be
Oh my
spawning
God,
in.
how is that? Whoa, look at that guy. He looks like a POS.
You look like a police officer.
What
You
the
just hit
freak?
me.
Why did they do that?
And also the
Oh wait, Daddy. Use use that one. That can kill it.
okay. Well, he started. Let's check the stream out. Right here.
But
Right,
that one. Oh, he's here. He's here.
Yeah, I
He's
told you.
It's
So,
possible
can we
for
play with him?
elevations that are closer to cities and towns.
Can you play
The
with him?
wilderness
Huh?
roads
Can we
are
play with him?
much more.
No, we're not gonna play with him.
believable
He's.
when you
I guess he's a
fly around the
developer
aerial,
or
you're like,
What?
oh yeah, those look a lot better. than
Storm
those.
Brewing version
There's
2.0 dev stream.
propagation and
Oh, what do you
distribution
got?
of the
1,000?
wilderness locations is much better.
1,109? What?
Towns have
What do you
independent
got?
elevations.
Oh, this is the developers. Fun
Fixed
Pimps
many
developer.
bugs and improved it.
What? What do you say?
Fun Pimps. The
So
Fun
it's generating
Pimps.
quite fast. You know,
Yeah.
Layton has
What's fun in Spanish?
you're seeing there
What's fun in
generated
Spanish?
world. It takes a couple minutes for a like a big old 10K world to generate on a PC.
Yeah, we are doing a 10K. We have a seed that we wanted to use because we have some locations that we're going to be showing you. Some different things that we're going to talk about once this finishes.
Excuse me here, Daddy.
So,
Yes, sir.
just give
I'm
us
gonna go white
just
like a
minute.
rainbow.
Huh?
The white. That way. In a rainbow.
Oh, you want to make it into a rainbow?
Yeah.
Part of the improvements while we're waiting,
Oh, I didn't even got mine.
He's created a new sub-biome system that allows clearings and more detailed, sort of like lush forest, thicker forest areas.
Oh.
Oh, thank you for the
You'll recognize
subscribe. Appreciate it,
in the
Mike
forest biome
Halo.
a lot, and in the desert a lot, because it's clustering plants together, and
No,
then
it's from
it sort of dithers them
from
out
YouTube.
as they go out padding, and that allows for kind of meadows that are more open and more thick, lush areas, and it's quite a good improvement, and it allows you to kind of not always see what's behind.
I'm older. Yes,
trees.
I'm the oldest in the family.
There's no cost to performance because the guys have balanced it quite well to accommodate for that.
You see me? You're making more.
Just a few more seconds.
Mike, you play? No, we're gonna watch this
Hopefully.
for a little bit. Let's see what's new.
I guess Lathan's gonna have to tell a joke or something. You know,
No. We don't need any
Yeah, we
jokes.
played a
got
little
it.
bit of the
Look at
game.
that.
We're gonna watch.
Like
Yeah,
2
we're gonna watch.
minutes, everybody.
It's the
2
update they're gonna
minutes.
do.
So, let's do
The new update was dropping on the 16th. So the developer was getting me crazy. The developers even trying the game out before its releases. Arc should do that. Arc should do that.
How do you do that?
So while he's fiddling with that, you know,
Yeah.
I thought my Twitter, our company Twitter, was messed up and the other day, and I did a test.
Well,
I
look at
just
that.
typed
Which
hello as a
integration
test,
on?
and because it's had no post and it on multiple devices, it wasn't working.
Hmm.
And I couldn't believe how many people responded back to just the simple word
How
hello.
are
It was
you
like,
going for the days to
but
die?
anyway, I want
What?
thank you all for
I said, why are you going for when I say
responding to that. It was amazing. We laughed about that.
They're all just so
I
friendly.
did not understand
They
one word
are.
you just said, but 7 days to
It
die.
was a friendly group. You know, I may have to do more of those coming up.
Okay, so it is. We're getting there, and then we actually have coordinates that we're going to teleport to, and I'm going to show you
How you
some
gonna
stuff.
let me play that game?
And then actually
playing
after
the game?
that, we have
Yeah.
we
Me
get to
too.
talk a little bit about biome progression.
What about you?
Yeah, there's a whole lot of
You know how
topics
to make it up?
down the pipe coming here. A lot of stuff to
You know how
show.
to make it up?
Mm-hmm.
We've, you know,
Look.
we're so busy, you know, trying to get
Oh,
the build right that
okay,
we don't always have
gotcha.
time to share with the community what we're doing as much.
Yeah, I
you know,
understand what you're trying to say.
with the
Oh.
size of our team and everything we're doing. So,
Yeah, let me know if
the
I can
build's
hear him
late, but we
clearly.
think it's good.
I'll put up this.
So Rick, one thing that I keep randomly seeing people ask is how many guitars are in your office there.
Well, the total number in this room, you can't see from the camera, there's about 19
Oh, yeah.
guitars.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go pray. I'm gonna leave this on for y'all.
Hey, there's
What
the
the heck?
answer, everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. I don't know.
Well, I guess I'm counting banjos. There's 19 stringed instruments. How's that? There's a piano over there
Yeah.
you can't
At
see.
this game.
Play that game?
Yeah, I told you to fight that game.
Yep,
but
I'm a
Maybe.
music lover. Always have been.
Okay. So here, hold on. Let me fix one thing because you're
So right there in front of the camera, you can see that he has there's clusters of.
Hold on
trees
just
together.
one moment because I want to make sure they can hear everything. Just give me 2 seconds, everybody.
Okay.
The volume wasn't set right. So yeah, it should be good now. So I'm gonna click back over, and so now there you go. Okay, so here I'm gonna fly up and go ahead and wait, where was it?
You want to teleport to the coordinates, or do you want to just kind of
Yeah, I thought I did. Okay.
look around? You can see the trees are clustered in groups, and then there's clearings more. Sean and Alan worked hard on this nifty sub-biome code, and to balance that, it gives the world a little more, a lot more believability with the dispersion of the foliage.
Maybe if I
And well, you can kind of see that the wilderness roads are a little more organic. They work themselves around mountains.
you can see over
you
there
see-
too. Yeah, you can see.
The city tiles, because of the stamp padding that Sean adjusted, you'll see more elevations close to city areas or town areas. I don't know if we need to teleport. I think that there's some pretty cool stuff just in
Yeah.
every world you spin up.
No, there really is. I mean, there's
just use the shift. What is it? Shift Q to kind of
let's
fly fast over one of those directions. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's, we're really just talking about the country roads that are going around. I mean, it's one of the nice features that's added. Go ahead.
Rick. Roads in general, I think, are more believable and smooth, and the terrain stamps that come next to city tiles are more believable. The roads meet up with the driveways of the POIs, much improved.
Okay.
And quite a few little bugs with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, as always, we keep improving random gen, so you can replay the game as many times as you want to. Maybe we should get into biome progression. Do you?
Yeah, I think the burnt forest is over here, so we can talk just a little bit about it.
So,
we get down on the ground.
So the weather and biome progression are sort of two components that sort of work together. There's an inherent hazard condition to each biome as you progress that is more like a Zelda permadamage that you can eventually overcome through challenges. And then there's
wait, that's the wasteland. That's not the I was looking at
that's
the
waste.
Yeah,
that's the wasteland. Yeah, go back up in the air.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah. We won't show that one. I was gonna demonstrate with that, but I mean,
let's show it later. Let's show the burnt forest.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember where it was on the map. Is it nope? So it's gotta be over here.
No, I think you're right. I think it's that way.
Right, that's it right there.
Yep. There you go. Go to the edge right there.
Yeah,
yep.
we'll get right here.
Is that burnt? No, that's wasteland.
No,
again.
shit, that's still wasteland. Man, we're making these zones too big, everybody. We're making them too big. That's burnt. No, that's it. Right there. Okay. That's what happens whenever you hold shift and just press Q to get around. Okay. Dang it, Prime. I know, right?
So the average progression of the game is you quest through Trader Rect, and then he would direct you eventually to opening trade routes to Trader Jen, and you'd find out that or if you're playing sandbox, you'd find out that I could I need to get in the burnt forest, and then when you go into it, you discover that you need to overcome the challenge of it and obtain a biome badge. So I'll let Lathan you drive and talk.
Okay, so when you let me make it where they can see me. Okay, so when you are you find the burnt forest for the first time, you come on in, you go, okay, this is fun. Oh shit, hold on, wait a minute. I just realized I have biome progression turned off because I was testing it earlier. Okay, so Rick, talk a little bit more, and then when it's turned back on, we will.
Are you gonna? All right.
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds.
All right. So I'll talk about that a little bit. So the biome progression is a separate system from the dynamic storm weather. They both feel like weather somewhat, but one is more of a Zelda-like, Valheim-like, save, overcome this obstacle, and it's not changing your clothes necessarily. It's overcoming the challenges and obtaining a biome badge, or think of it as a merit badge, like a Boy Scout merit badge, if you will. And once you overcome that, you have immunity there, and therefore you can live there, perma live there if you want, quest there without the fear of the impending smoke and fumes that are in the burnt forest, for example, to overcome you, and you would get sick and have to leave. You can't stay there permanently. And
here, hold on. That's annoying me to see that. Okay, there we go.
So there's two systems. The first is biome progression.
So we came on in, and oh my gosh, look, there's a buff. 3 minutes. The thick smoke. Okay, it's gone now. But as you can see, the screen is getting. It's getting a little hard to see, and oh no, what's going to happen whenever that makes it? Man, I wish it wasn't 3 minutes. This is going to be a lot of just waiting around for it to get to it.
Well, do something. Do part of the challenge. show them some of that.
Yeah, let's show you some of the challenge.
So
let's go to challenges and look, everybody. There is a brand new. I hate that I have to hold on. Yeah.
Oh, you had to finish the quest. Yeah.
Yes.
So it doesn't allow. Yeah.
Give me a
So
sec.
a prerequisite to weather survival or biomes for progression survival is to complete the basics of survival, and then it unlocks that.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, everybody.
So, yeah, and you know, one other thing about this too is if this is not your cup of tea, if you want to play a simulation that does not have biome progression turned on, we have a simple options menu option to say turn biome progression off. Therefore, you can play like you did in 1.0.
It's getting hard to see, everybody. Okay.
Oh, you happen to do that?
I know. I thought you know what? That's in Unity only. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I can't do it that way. I was going to cheat it.
So, he's trying to do two things at once here.
No, you're fine. You can go ahead and keep explaining. We got a minute 20.
So basically, the challenge system has a new tab for weather survival, and it would guide you through what you need to do to accomplish immunity or a biome badge for the burnt forest and it's a number of challenges. There's things like is it mushrooms in this biome?
Yes, it is.
So it's collect a number of mushrooms that are in this biome. It's spend X amount of time. It's harvest specific resources. It's kill specific biome zombies that spawn in this biome. And once you accomplish the challenge of getting through, you want to.
Well, it's 30 seconds. We're almost there to finally see the effects. I just need.
So it doesn't damage you for 3 minutes is the first this is considered the easiest biome of the progressive biomes, the burnt forest, and then you would begin to start to take damage. And there's also a recipe to
there we go.
to lengthen your immunity or in it that you could also craft. But
so now I'm suffocating everybody. I'm taking damage. I need to leave. And then here, let me go ahead and leave. So I don't want to die on stream. They'll never let me live it down.
They wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we made it. We made it, everybody.
And
get to breathe
there's a little bit of a recovery time before you can go back in with the full timer there.
So now showing what we are talking about. Okay. So now, let's just pick one of the, well, actually we did some of them. Loot any of the containers, craft a burnt smoothie, harvest nitrate powder, kill burnt in the burnt forest, and then survive that long. We can at least go kill the burnt one so you can see it.
Yeah, you could keep. So they progress per biome to get a little more difficult to achieve all of the challenges and receive the biome badge.
Yes,
but it's a nice measured progression to the game. It steps up per biome some, and along with the biome progression is a feature that we call the biome stage loot cap.
Yes, the loot stage max. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cap. Yeah.
And basically, with biome progression turned on, the loot stage cap is active. If you disable biome progression, you don't want that. It doesn't cap any of the loot, but it basically will. When you reach a specific loot stage, it'll clamp it, and you'd see an icon that would let you know that you've reached the loot cap. To raise the loot cap, you would go into the next biome. Let's say you've reached the loot cap in the forest because you've played so long in there, you've leveled up, you've reached a certain loot stage. once you see the loot stage cap, to raise it in the forest, you have to go to the burnt forest and achieve immunity there, and then that would raise the loot cap there, and you would continue that, so forth. Eventually, you'll reach the loot cap in the burnt forest, and to raise that loot cap, you have to achieve the biome badge immunity from the desert.
Yeah.
So on and so forth there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm showing off the biome badge. So let's just pretend like I finished all those, and then I went to the trader. I got my biome badge. Now I have it. So what that does is now I can walk around the burnt forest all I want. No big deal. But if I go to the next biome, I still have to work my way through it.
Yeah. So if he went to the desert now, he would not have immunity in the desert. And you can play the loot clamp is stage cap is pretty
Yeah, so
generous.
what I missed, guys?
It
And
is.
again, it can be turned off to play the
hot?
classic style that is from 1.0. But so this is the basic system. You don't have to change clothes a bunch and all that business like you would in a Zelda or a Valheim. It's more about accomplishing your merit badge, your biome badge, to achieve that immunity. The loot stage cap and the immunity, we feel, guides the player to get better loot and improves sort of like the whole overall desire to progress through the game and encounter more difficult challenges.
Yes.
Uh,
So that's really it for the biome stuff. I mean, as you go ahead.
Oh, I would note that each weathered survival, each biome survival has sort of different effects. Heat exhaustion from the desert, freezing from the snow, and radiation, overcoming the effects of radiation in the wasteland. So we're not going to show all those.
Yeah.
You'll end up kind of seeing those for yourself. We want to leave a little bit to the imagination there. The next thing we were going to talk about is dynamic storms, and
Let me go. You wanted to do that in the snow, right?
yeah,
Yep.
but go ahead and give yourself all biome badges first.
Whoa, what?
Sure.
What the? Bro, why is he
through the
flying?
cheat menu.
Yeah.
This is using
Just gonna click
code.
that one,
Cold
Also, these are the badges you get if you.
and we're done.
fly.
So now we have. This is it. We're
Right,
good.
right.
But it does not protect against storms, everybody.
Mhm.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So the
How
dynamic
does
storms
that
are
do
a
it?
separate
Wait,
element in the game.
Wabarrakatu.
So
What the freak?
the way they
Christian,
work
that's all
That's
it
a,
is.
that's, I think that's a new monster.
This is a new one.
There is
Yeah,
a
new zombie or
setting
monster.
for storm frequency. You can set
What?
between 0 and
What
500%.
is
If you set it
What
at
is it?
0,
What
you're
is
going to
the
have
monster?
no dynamic storms
Just left.
or
It's
injuries
just there.
that could
He ran
actually
away.
What?
cause injury
Very
to
fast?
you as a player.
Hmm
I go like-
You would only get, thunderstorms, rain, that type of storm. But
hmm
you can, if you leave it at default,
There's a zombie!
you would only get non-damaging storms in the
Why is
forest.
it new?
But once you get into the burnt forest and above, you
Oh,
could
guns?
encounter
Yeah, he has a pistol.
New cool guns.
different dynamic storm types. There's hot ember storms
That kid.
in the
Hmm.
burnt forest. There's sandstorms in the desert. There's snowstorms in the winter biome, and there's radiation storms in the
Yeah,
wasteland.
once they finish
And,
talking.
Okay.
so there's
You
a
want
warning. Yeah,
You
so
want me
I
to show
would
it?
say,
Trigger it?
yeah, go ahead and go into the snow biome and trigger find a POI so you can kind of get near
Oh
a
yeah,
POI.
good point. Good point. Okay.
fly
Here,
around.
let's.
Fly
Well,
around a
you're
little
trying to
bit,
Well,
fly in the snow, and kind of look
There's
for
a-
like a look.
you won't
There's a little house.
There you go.
Mm.
Get
Wow.
ways away from that.
Willie's
and
cabin?
then trigger the storm.
Let's make sure I can.
You got 60 seconds when the warning.
Yeah.
So
Whoops,
then
not that one.
command here would be weather storm 24.
Yes. Okay. So here, I'm gonna come over
There's
here.
a full
so
bar
you
with
can
the
all
fun pimps. Oh
see
my god.
this. Okay.
There's
So
there's a fairly generous
Hmm?
lead time, a warning time, if you
How?
will, like a
Oh.
storm warning would be
storm warning.
What the?
Oh no. Seek shelter.
60 seconds you'd have before
I was glitching.
it would do
I
more.
was glitching.
Um,
I didn't want to show that guy until we're ready for it. So
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
sorry, everybody. We're gonna show the guy. Just calm down.
So the storm kind of it's sort of like built up, if you will, in that warning phase. You'd start to see some of the trees start blowing. You'd start to see some wind picking up, and but it doesn't get as heavy and thick until the warning phase is over.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you know, this is kind of designed to throw you off as a player. You've overcome a lot of challenges. The training wheels are off. You're past the forest biome, and you need more challenges. This might trip up your play style a little bit, and you may have to take shelter, or seek shelter, or get out of the biome because
I want to see how it looks.
of
My best friend Mario plays like that
weather
too.
that can
Sometimes
actually damage you. You can see it's
humble you like
it's
Oh, no.
starting to pick up.
you like a
Okay,
rock
so
and
then-
role
Now you
play.
see a
With
buff
your
on
long
the
hair.
left
It's
side
cool.
thing. He's got
Oh, thank you,
30
Ben.
seconds left to
I think I
or
grew
you'll start
my hair
taking
for like
damage,
4 years.
It
to find
hurts.
shelter.
It hurts.
Also, in the storm you get
Get
hurt.
in there.
How
Ugh.
much damage
Okay.
does it take?
What?
We're safe.
Are you seriously?
Oh, okay. There's also zombies in here.
There's a zombie?
So
Why there's a zombie?
he's safe. If he
Walking
went back
on the
outside, it would
table.
the warning would
On
not
the
start over.
door.
It would go back to
Hmm.
the
The damage.
Back
Yeah.
in.
yeah 12 seconds. So
Just
you could
put it.
sprint effectively if you had medication or a vehicle. You could try to
Oh my
sprint
gosh.
or make it to a new shelter out of the biome if you're
What do you-
feeling frisky. Um,
This is my game.
I'm safe, everybody.
What's this?
I'm
What's
safe.
this? Go, yeah.
But these are progressively
Where's-
worse with
go
each
back
biome.
down.
This is
Oh, yeah.
the snow biome is the third hardest of the three. So
Not dead.
the burnt forest has the hot ember storms. So this is like they all have a 60-second warning, but the damage threshold and the time is increased with
Yes,
each
we're gonna
biome
play it as soon as they finish.
there.
Yes.
Does the storm hurt you while in a vehicle? Yes.
What is that?
Yes.
What that?
We just so you guys know,
Ridiculous.
none of us have played Stalker. We didn't copy Stalker's emission system. This is a design of
You
our
stop
own.
talking.
Yeah.
I played the first Stalker and
I just
don't
wanna stop
remember it,
talking.
but
I don't know.
Yeah, I would-
Yeah. No, I don't know much about Stalker.
and if it's good, you know, hey,
What happened to the book?
hats off to him.
What happened to the what?
The books
He took the books.
Okay.
exploded.
He exploded.
Let me turn that off, and then
Like a ring.
is that what they said?
So
What was that?
essentially, that's one version of this. It gets better. The guys have built a system that we can build upon. I mean, if future updates, if we want to get more aggressive with additional weather types,
What?
He's trying to turn off the storm, but he can't.
What? Yeah.
I don't know.
tornadoes.
How you talk the freaking
I mean, we
storm?
could.
Yeah.
In a car.
So,
Is that the second?
let's see. I think that's everything for that topic.
Again, the options, game options. If you don't like dynamic weather, you set it to 0%,
Yes.
Yes, 35 seconds.
and
Don't stop it.
you will not be dealing
No, I
with that
didn't stop it.
additional simulation
No,
problem.
Storm.
Hmm?
So,
100.
Lathan, you were gonna why don't
Yeah.
you take us to
What's 100?
Let's get back into the forest or okay. Well,
The
oh
safe-
no,
the
no,
safe
no! I didn't
biome.
want to show that. I didn't want to show that.
Okay, it
Their
is
command didn't work. Hold on.
What?
Weather
the
storm.
freak happened to
Sean
me?
said I could just set the time back.
You switched the game.
Hmm?
But
yeah, or you go to
what? Look at him.
can
He's
you remove
too
the warnings?
flying.
Was there, oh, yeah.
Oh wow, this guy just
Was
I
there
mean,
fast travel.
not a
What?
modder can, but I mean we don't.
It
We're gonna keep it that
exploded.
way.
Now it did.
Okay, so here
Goodbye.
I'm gonna show. So we're gonna touch
He-
on the perk trees. We're not gonna go like line by
That
line and
wasn't
show you
that
every single one.
divided.
We do want you all
Hmm?
to,
Was it
you know,
divided?
experience it, enjoy it, you know, do some exploration of your own. But we're gonna show a little bit.
Yeah, I think
Let's go on in.
what they're showing. I mean,
So
it's
as far as the
interesting.
skills, you know, we've went out of our way to so all of them are now 5 levels. All the
Hold on
perks
just a second.
that were previously 3, 4, we made them 5, except for the ones that we moved to the new general
Wow!
Big
or general
Wow.
perks.
changes, yeah, the big change is the general tab in.
Want this?
the feedback we got from the community over the years is some of these are must-have perks, and you're forcing me to play in the perception or the strength skill tree, and the general tab was designed to say, well, okay, you guys are right. Well, let's fix that. And so the general tab is really a response to that. Go ahead, Lathan.
Yeah. So we're going to show just a couple of changes. I don't, like I said, we don't want to go too far into it. Maybe we could show. Do we have some that we wanted to show, or are we just picking a couple? I know we wanted to show one of the masteries. Which mastery do you want to show? What sounds good to you?
I don't know. So yeah, another big change that Joel and Alan were really excited about was perk mastery. That's new. So when you reach the bottom or the top level of a perk, it gives you kind of like, it's almost like the completion series for the books. It gives you a special thing. I don't know.
Well, I'm already showing the siphoning strikes at this point because I saw someone say it. Just a new perk that, melee kills grant 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then how about agility? You want to do agility? Agility master? We can see what that one is. How's that sound, everybody?
Agility master.
So,
do it.
Master agility. Leg hits have a 40% chance to instantly cripple enemies. Handguns reload 20% faster. Man, maybe you should be talking. Handguns now cause bleeding. Graceful reflexes deflect the first zombie or animal attack with ease. Recharges every 60 seconds. And then fully drawn bow shots bypass enemy
I thought
armor.
it was this guy right here.
Plus an extra 25%. Boom.
So that's the mastery.
Yeah, that is the agility mastery. And as you can see, you have to have agility level 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to get to these. So these are, you got to be spec'd in a bit. And that's the same with all the masteries, of course. But like run and gun, other ones, parkour, only had a few levels. Now it's got 5. But like I said, I'm not going to go through all these.
But there's been a pretty good boost to it. The guys have been listening, had their ear to the ground for the community, in their own analysis of how to improve it, and we've done so in what we feel is a non-destructive way.
Hopefully
everybody will be happy with.
We are gonna play 7 Days to Die.
So, past that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Yeah.
We could move on to the perk books. We did add that.
He's playing this new game called Split.
It's a Sledgehammer Saga. Yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
Sledgehammer Saga is a new book series. It was a missing book series, and therefore we added it. And if you're a Sledgehammer person, you're going to be excited.
Yeah. So you all. Oh, hold on, let me do this. Let me get out of the way so you can see. But adds 10% knockdown. Sledgehammer's degrade 20% faster.
I ain't gonna lie.
Read all these, but the main one's
now this thing is not, to me, not that interesting. I ain't gonna lie.
Refill your stamina with each power attack kill. Come on. That's wow. That is it right there, everybody.
That's pretty awesome. I can't wait to see videos of that going on.
Yeah. So. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It'll definitely add to the people who play with sledgehammers. We're showing them some love. Glad. I hope everybody really enjoys it. I think other than that, I can't remember if there's any other book changes, but you will have.
The only thing that really interests me in this was the storm.
Get a chance to try the build. I think now
too much to digest, so we're going to get a little bit into performance. Everybody asks about it.
I'm gonna go back to the screen.
So there's been a few things that have happened.
Oh, he's a developer too.
All the trees have been
senior
unified,
developer. Oh, damn.
Tree graphics shader, and a lot of them have been packed to reduce draw calls for better performance.
You should put teams.
a new spawning system that allows the level designers
Add teams.
to spawn more efficiently, trickle spawn, if you will, and keep the enemy counts at a reasonable level for performance. A lot of the large POIs have been had a pass to utilize that. More city remnant POIs.
Hopefully it reads it.
made.
Hey, this is not a toy. This is not
DLS
a toy.
NVIDIA's
Yeah, exactly, the
DLSS upscaling option has been added, so those who have NVIDIA video cards can take advantage of that upscaling to get better performance and better graphics at the same time. Let's move on. You know, now that you have those new perks and books, we thought, well, you know, we don't want you to be too OP as a player. You need a scaling challenge. So we've got some new enemies to show, and classes to show off here.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Click on back.
Oh, that'd be cool if they could add tames, horses,
Horses.
or something.
You know, I could show them in their own
Dogs.
environment, but I could just spawn.
What?
I mean, maybe
You
that's
could.
just easier.
Wait, is it dogs or
You
zombies?
could do so. So we've talked quite a bit about the plague spitter.
Yes.
He's a desert
Wait, so
guardian, if you will, kind of. And Sean and the team have been working on giving him unique behaviors. So some of the enemies he will vomit a swarm of pestilence.
Oh my goodness, what the heck?
Or he's
That's
doing
new.
it.
What the heck?
And
Whoa!
they come for you. It's
What
more effective
is
to use melee
that?
weapons against the
Like
pestilence
flies or
than
something. That's a
firearms.
new enemy.
They're
It
bees!
distracts you from dealing with him, and he can creep
Oh my
up on
goodness.
you. And
Is he scared?
between
Is he scared?
this guy and the vultures in the desert,
He's
the
scared.
desert is
Get out
it
here,
gets kind of
bugs.
scary the first time you go into the desert now.
Well, bugs are not. Let's go.
Oh,
So,
What?
you
shut
wanna
her
go
brains
to-
out.
or turn around, spawn him so
We're good.
behind you there.
Here,
Yeah.
here, I'll
Yeah.
stare at him for a second. I have God mode on, so everybody can take a look at him between him
Okay.
splattering my blood everywhere.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
This is
It's off,
an amazing model made by Joel Byington.
That looks
Character
scary.
yo. What up,
is killing it.
JDG? How you doing, man? What do you think about
But
this
he will not spit a
new
swarm when
update
you're close to him, and
for
if
7
you
Days to
time
Die? I don't know if you ever
your
played
attacks
7 Days to Die.
noticing that he's going to spit a swarm, you
Now
can
you're talking.
prevent him from
He's on chat. He said hi.
spitting a swarm.
You see that? Hi.
If you time your attacks right, your distance attacks,
Huh?
that is.
Wave hi. Say hi. Just hi.
Now back off from him again.
Oh, you already did it.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm Damien.
Well,
Oh, it's
we don't want to
Damien.
teach him all the strats, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, not so much.
Say hi to Damien.
Okay.
He
Why
said
don't we,
Damien.
why don't we
Wow.
show him, go to the, why don't you go to the snow real quick, if you don't mind?
Yeah. I don't mind
Let's
at
show
all.
off. Let's show off the crossclaw.
Huh?
Wait, he's playing 10 Days to Die.
No, he's not playing 7 Days to Die. He's watching
They
us.
saw him a
Watch
few times.
But
I
you
was
should
trying
get
to
7
hide
Days to
him,
Die.
but- Whoops. Let me get
So
out
he's
of
kind of designed to be a
That'd be
native.
cool, but I don't think we could be able to play.
Biome.
I don't know if
You
it's
would
still
see more
crossplay or
big,
not.
You know, in the cities you'd see
Huh?
more Gen Pop,
I went to
and you could see Gen Pop
under
in
the
the normal areas, but
Like, look.
Oh, is this the
Spawn
new
one
one
if you
too?
want,
The
but-
Yeti.
He's right there. There he is.
but
Oh my
he
goodness.
will
So that's Damien?
Let's go. Yeah.
I got skins, but I didn't get.
he
I didn't get. I
lobs
didn't get
boulders
more
at you,
skins.
and
The meow meow.
What?
and they
Ah,
have radius damage.
No, that's not Damien. He says I'm the
Holy
meow meow.
shit. That took a lot of your.
I thought he said
and then
it's Damien.
Yeah, then he'll move. He'll charge on you.
Oh. Yeah, no, that dude look
Oh.
crazy.
Whoa.
So imagine this
Whoa,
guy on
what the
Horde
heck?
Night, guys.
What's
You know,
that?
the blocks also
Oh my goodness.
might
Yes,
damage
sir.
something else beside you.
Playing 7 Days to Die. Wait.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
we're gonna play
lot.
7 Days to Die when this guy's
So that's
finished
the
talking.
Frostball,
Oh my
new
God.
behaviors.
How much
I don't know how much longer they're gonna talk.
Andres on particle
Yeah.
effects.
I'm just trying to watch what's
AI,
new.
Audio
Yeah.
by Andrew.
that?
It was
Whoa.
new.
Collaborative design between a lot of
Whoa.
us.
That's what I'm saying. You see?
Yeah, he's pretty scary.
Yeah, no, he do look
I'll let him
crazy.
hit me.
You can
Look at that.
you can interrupt his. I think he's got a shader issue.
Yeah, he might.
You
It looks
can
like
Yeah,
It looks like
you know,
art.
there's a few bugs.
It looks like
Yeah,
art.
it's
We'll
fine,
iron stuff
everybody.
out.
Yeah.
Boo.
That'll be
You
fine.
can, you can,
Mm.
it does do a
Like-
sound cue, and you can kind of interrupt his throw if you
Yeah.
time it well. And so there's a skill
That is
test for
Boo
that.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now let's just
That's
go
so
back to the
awful.
forest biome.
What is that
Let's
guy?
talk a
I
little bit
know
about
that guy.
the
Oh,
game
it
stage
looks like art.
classes
This
that we've
is so
added.
bad again. Wait, how do
And
you
so
go
the
under
yin and yang for this
grass?
build is the perks have mastery classes, and
I gonna lie.
now we've added
This guy's kind of like, I guess,
we've added blue
boring me
orange
a little bit.
enemies classes that are hard stage and green.
But it's
radiated.
interested
We've added
to-
orange infernal classes that all have kind of different behaviors. So the charge blue are fat. They have more hit points than the green, and you wouldn't encounter them until you reach a higher game stage.
Mm.
And but they're faster. They turn faster. They attack faster.
Look at me.
They might surprise you with what they might be resisting to.
Look cool,
I
man.
won't say anymore.
Do you want me to
but-
spawn one?
Yeah, spawn some charge enemies. They're
Charge
kind of lighter
enemies.
weight enemies. Instead of every enemy being charged, we kind of divide them into the ones that are not heavier. So somebody said any console news.
Damn.
The console news is that
There's kids.
we're dropping experimental
Yeah,
one
he's
day,
gonna die.
next Monday.
Well, no, he ain't gonna die. You're
and,
right.
and we're
His life.
once
Still hungry.
experimental goes stable, it'll go stable on Steam and stable on console simultaneous. We're targeting June 30th for that.
It's not a kid.
Fire.
Yeah, he's on fire. Yeah.
Yeah. So these guys are kind of frightening. If you're a higher game stage and you want more game stylage, we've increased some of the challenge of the game.
Which one, the purple one?
We realized that once you
I don't know
kinda
why
get
he ain't taking that gun out.
a certain level in the game that it's not quite as challenging anymore, especially in co-op or parties. So with the mastery perks, they'll pair
Let's see, yeah.
really quite nice with that.
Yeah, my primitive armor
There
is
it is.
not cutting it with these guys. Just throwing that out there. My primitive armor with my tier 4 pistol is
Do you want to? Why don't you build a little
What was that?
Hmm?
wood base real quick?
sure.
Like teach yourself a bunch of wood blocks or even
Well,
cobblestone.
why don't we just take over this and then you're just wanting me
Alright,
to
then we'll-
defend against them, right? Let them break at
yeah.
it.
Yeah, go in there and click and kill all or whatever.
Look,
Yeah.
there's nobody. Okay, now I'm just kidding.
Oh, there's nobody in there.
No, there was a guy
Oh,
right there.
Where'd
I
he
killed him.
go?
Yeah, he's,
All right, so then
Invisible.
now let's spawn some infernals. Now they're tankier.
Uh-huh.
They're not as fast as the radiated green, but they're tankier and they do more block damage than the other classes. So when you get to the orange infernals, and they have
Oh my goodness.
resistance to some things that might surprise you.
okay, well that didn't last long.
Holy shit!
Oh, dang.
Yeah, we needed to be in like
Yo,
a
we about to
concrete building
die.
or something.
Yeah, we did. That was a bad example. Let me go find another building.
And you have to get pretty high game stage for really to get
Yeah.
fighting these guys. But
Once again, I'm trying to find him with my primitive armor here. One piece of it, by the way, not even a full
The
outfit.
where is
It's just one
the-
piece.
the Star Wars
Okay,
kitchen.
hi guys.
Oh, what
Hi,
is
everybody.
on
you have
What is
VC
going?
on. Some people are saying
Oh, what
Yeah,
happened?
let me look.
You just died.
Ooh, let me see what
that
settings.
screen tearing is bad.
Ultra,
Hey.
VC.
Yes.
You
Here.
play 7 days and I die now.
Or VSync off. Okay.
Well, I mean, we can try it. I don't know if that's gonna make it better.
Whoa, you just go super fast.
Yeah, because it's.
I'm on
Using a
ultra,
cheat code.
everybody.
Cheat
I'm on.
code. How are you gonna cheat code too?
Huh?
Let me
How
know.
are you gonna cheat code too?
Nah, we're not cheaters.
I mean, it's
We
smooth.
we are.
Yeah. Well, you want to see if that building is
Not
holding up
Cheetos?
better.
Yeah, here, let me kill everybody.
I will eat
Yeah, we're gonna
Cheetos.
spawn some guys outside.
I go for some Cheetos right
Better?
now.
Okay, good.
Whoa, there's a secret room. There's a secret room.
Let's
I
do
saw a
this.
secret room.
Let's
Paint.
spawn
Oh, I
you.
saw a secret room. Of the paint.
Same guys.
Oh, whoa.
I'm gonna
There's-
shift through the wall.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Just give them a moment.
You really scared me. That way.
Okay.
His head is
Let's
on
see.
fire.
I think they've already broken. Yeah, they've already broken through one.
Yeah, they're ready to come. Look at that.
Game beast.
These are bulletproof glass doors are fairly sturdy.
Dang, so this
And
game's
they're
gonna
already
be
through
much
that.
harder than I guess for the Horde Knights.
I didn't think that was gonna last long. Okay, let's go through this one.
Oh, there's a secret room.
Oh,
That's where there was a secret room. There was a...
Hey, the rest of you don't wake up.
Oh.
Don't wake up. I'm trying to prove something here.
They picking a door. Oh, because
Okay,
there's
well,
fire.
they drop better loot bags. You know?
Wait, Joy?
Do we?
Can
do
they
we
want?
have-
Oh,
I think there's a
they're
higher
new.
chance they drop the
Look at
best
that.
loot
Watermelon,
bags.
that's my favorite. Apples, watermelon, apples.
Okay.
Oh, it's
okay.
ain't talking about this.
Maybe
but-
Ellen will message me
We're,
on that one.
we're playing like Nightcrawler here, just
There's so
zipping
many- there's so
through,
many.
teleporting through walls,
Look,
and they're
look.
just
I
chasing me.
think that there,
Oh my god.
I think that there's a better chance
Whoa,
that they drop
what
that they
is
can drop the
this
highest
game?
loot bags.
That's
But
so, there's zombies?
Yep.
Oh
If
my god,
not,
there's... Okay, there's
keep
zombies
doing
everywhere.
that.
Bunch of zombies. Oh,
Oh,
Guys,
damn.
I don't have time for this. I'm trying to demonstrate something.
There's people. There's people. Go to... The heck?
Yeah.
Away.
Oh shit! That's
Oh, wait, what? Ah! Ah!
this is
Okay,
getting
well, we're gonna
chased.
demonstrate it here.
They cheat us. They
Oh,
cheat.
give me a.
They cheat us.
They cheated.
They chili.
They're...
They chia
What?
Yeah,
pets.
they're you know we,
Afro, what are they?
we've got a bit of work on. They're a lot of fun now.
Cheaters.
There's,
Oh my
there's
goodness.
so many. There's so
So
many
you
zombies.
know,
in
late
this.
game challenge. We're,
Yeah.
we're
You get that?
seriously
You get
want to
Get
make
what?
that a thing. We always have.
Cheat us.
just getting worse as I run through these rooms.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's so many zombies.
Let's
Oh my gosh, they're breaking a door. They're about to break the window. Oh, this is the secret room. This
I
is the
guess I
secret
talked
room.
some about trees.
Okay, he's dying. Okay, he's
Oh,
dying.
the dog almost got killed by the dog. Them dogs be freaking scary. I ain't gonna lie.
That's very
We're having too
Get in the
much fun.
secret
I
room.
am. I think I'm running out of runway though.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is a zombie.
Yeah, he's getting.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, what about you? What about you? Oh my gosh,
Jeez.
Oh,
you're dying.
let me through. Let me through.
You're
Let me
dying.
through.
Get out here. Get out here.
Excuse
Go
me.
up. Go,
Holy
go up
shit.
in the
Where am I gonna go?
Go up in the roof.
my
That's a good
guys.
idea.
Yeah,
We go this way.
Oh my gosh, they're
Yeah, the
bleeding.
tanks are kind of
Oh,
scary.
oh,
They'll be
they're
scary on
bleeding.
Horde Night, the
They're not bleeding.
Infernals.
I don't know what they're trying to demonstrate. That's what's getting me.
Yeah.
What are they trying to
Oh
show?
my god, yeah. Oh my god. There's so many. How do you get them out? Shoot them.
Mhm.
Shoot them like a cheetah.
So what do you think? Should we
There's some
move
people-
Yeah,
on?
we should. I mean, I'm
That
just
will work.
I'm making these zombies look bad.
Why don't you just
Oh, he
has
go
glitched
to
out.
He went
go to the
glitched
wasteland real
again.
quick. Let's just so
Now.
Sure,
We've-
sure.
we've
Is he
got
playing?
or wait, fly around the forest real quick.
Alright.
Show them
Fly
how.
over the sky. Wait.
Go down to
can
like
you
a thick
open-
area with a curved road, you know, where there's a lot of tree foliage all gathered.
Hmm?
do that in-
You can
Oh,
see
you
that.
mean like right there?
Yeah, there's sometimes there's a curved road and there's a thick amount of trees and you can't always see. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of interesting foliage collection that's way better than it used to be.
Okay, so
yeah.
Daddy, you want to get the fire people one?
There's an
Fire
example.
zombies?
Yeah.
Fire zombies.
Yeah, there's
So
fire.
Yeah, we have
again,
to go
the
to the
speed tree.
fire area.
all trees have
Yeah.
been unified to speed tree
Wait,
8
how you go to the
shader.
fire
Many
area
have been
again?
reduced to draw calls.
Oh,
performance,
Let's find it.
and,
Daddy.
sub-biome sort of like, clusters
Chunko.
have been
Yeah,
created.
because I know I was your name. I
The wind
know
settings
your
have been
name.
unified for the storms settings. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
when
How
the storm
about
comes up.
How you go
Anyway,
to
a lot of work there on,
I mean,
on the
fire.
trees and some of the small shrubs too. So improvements there.
I
I
don't know.
get the fire zombies anyways.
So
We got the fire area.
that covers
Oh, the
that.
fire
Why don't we
area, but
spawn?
how?
The
Why don't we
walk there.
spawn to
Oh,
Shamway
we got 5 days.
Factory
Mhm.
_01.
Okay,
Let's
so
let's
go
show
play
them
something
the zombie crawl out tech. It's pretty cool.
So play.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish.
Is there factory?
I think-
01?
I mean-
yeah, do that.
Wait, whoa. It's
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be like. I know it's gonna be a while for them to show because it's already been 58 minutes.
So go
Oh.
to kind of the
But
front of the building.
the only thing I think was interesting was the storms, but they only showed that for like
Fly
a
up.
second.
No.
And then yeah, did the new
Okay, so you see that rooftop
Zombies?
that your cursor's almost on?
That was interesting too, but other than that,
Right there, yeah. So kind of fly off to the side of that and go, and then try to walk into that rooftop. There's some call outs kind of designed. You can kind of see those call outs if you maybe go up over there and then walk over there individually. Yeah. You know, get ready and focus on those little vents.
okay.
Walk onto the rooftop.
What?
So yeah, there's little. They can crawl out of 1 meter spaces and spawn in more interesting places, and
This is where they spawn. Oh my goodness, more
that's
coming.
sort of like the spawn control system. So it'll kind of repopulate an area and keep the challenge up, but not hurt the frame rate by spawning 30 zombies in one little area, you know. But yet the challenge is interesting.
Like what is this game? Okay.
And yeah, we can hide zombies in more places.
Why?
I'm not gonna lie, that was interesting, but it's not like freaking mind blowing or
And
anything.
so this systemic spawning of zombies, a lot of the Tier 4s and 5s have been had a pass on that. So, Lathan,
You should fall there.
let's
Oh my
go
god!
into
Oh my gosh!
back off.
What
I
the
want to
freak?
take you
What
back
the?
off to outside again,
Okay, just one way, just one way. Just 5 way.
and then go
That
in
was
that entrance,
awful.
the main entrance
What
there,
was that?
and then there's
That's
off to the
dummy.
left. There's sort of
Ooh.
Oh my
no,
god.
the front.
What?
Yeah, go in there.
Oh, there's another one.
There's
the frog
sleeping
one.
entrance,
The frog one?
Yeah, it was
to
a
the
frog.
left, I think.
I see no frog.
And I
Frog
want to show
zombie.
you, like,
Where?
we've got.
Just past
All
him.
right, stop right
Oh, I
here.
don't see
Whoa,
that.
whoa, stop.
Mm.
Oh. Back up. You missed it.
Mm.
You went in too fast.
Oh, see, that's the frog one. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my gosh! Why is this?
Look at that.
Whoa!
So
What the
in
freak?
these,
It's well,
we
whoa.
had roaming in 1.0, but it was not widely
These are
used. So
really good.
enemies can be set to roaming, or a percentage of them will roam, and
That's
the
freaking
guys made
awful.
wide use of that in
Zombies look like
2.0. So you'll notice not all enemies are sleeping on the ground and just get up. They can roam now.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
They
another
could
cup of
roam
coffee.
before, but
I don't know
there's
what's
wide
going
use
on.
of that particular feature
Here, you
across
wanna hear
a
it?
lot of the POIs that the guys have done. Another thing they can do is they can effectively move in
Alrighty.
1 meter
Listen
grass, and I
Listen.
wanted to show that off there. But they can crawl under 1 meter blocks. You're not safe with a 1 meter hole in your base anymore. So you may have to bar your windows. You have to change your strategies up. Yeah, you can roam where you want to. They can roam where they want to. Roam around the world. B-52s. I don't know if there's another example, or we could reset this POI. Probably not.
Almost.
Was there more than one Shamway
Oh.
in the world? Factory 01, Lathan?
Oh my god, I'm muted for a second to cough, and I've just been quiet this whole time. Man. Okay.
Is there another Factory 01?
There is not.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Wait, do me a favor. Go back into that warehouse you were at. Spawn a bunch of enemies on the opposite side of that shelf and get their attention. Go back to that shipping zone you were in.
So this right here, that's what you want them to crawl under, right?
Well, now go back where you were. You were on the other side.
Yeah. I'm saying you want them.
So if you spawn them on the opposite side of this, right here. Yeah, spawn them on the opposite side of that shelf, a whole bunch, and then
Okay, I should have chosen fertile.
Yeah,
I should have
there you
chosen
go.
fertile.
There you
saw it,
go.
everybody, but I should have chosen
Oh,
fertile.
So they navigate 1 meter really well now. That's what I wanted to show.
Yes. I should have shown. Hold on. Let's do
Hats
just
off
a.
to Sean and Adam, the animators that have made that more robust and possible. That's pretty cool stuff. It's been propagated across the POIs, the roamers, and the wider use of the trickle spawn for frame rate and for better pacing in the POIs too. It's not all the areas are just like 30 zombies at once. There's some peaks and valleys in the pacing. So we had the next topic. We did do some updates to Navigating to improve it, to change the biome layout a bit, to accommodate the biome progression, to put more higher tier PO5s in the higher.
Are you done that yet? Are you done?
Things like that.
Are you done?
Yeah.
So let's move on to showing off. The guys have made, it's kind of a new class. We call it a tier 5, wilderness. There was a few of them before, but they've kind of gone deeper into that. There's 3 new tier 5 wilderness POIs coming to this build. Why don't you go to the quarry, and let's show a little bit of the quarry off.
Okay. What is?
Just type quarry and see what it does.
What's the actual name?
No, two R's.
Oh, it helps if I spell right. Okay, yeah. Okay, everybody, I get it. I spelled it wrong. Everybody instantly corrected me.
There's one of those in like in Wasteland.
There's one in Wasteland. There's one in Pine Forest.
Let's try the Wasteland version.
Okay. Man, everybody corrected me so fast.
Okay, so this is it. You can notice in the Wasteland, if you look around, the new trees in the Wasteland are stylistically, they're creepy. Look back behind you.
Yeah, no, there's one right there in front of me.
We got rid of sort of the cheesy Halloween haunted, but they're a little more stylized to separate the Wasteland from the burnt forest in a more meaningful way. So this is the quarry. This is built by Hernan. This is a tier 5 wilderness POI. It's humongous. It's 100 meters by 100 meters. It's big.
Do you want me to do a flyby? Do you want me to actually go through it? What do you want me to do?
If you want to play a little bit of it, or just fly through some of the areas and don't spoil everything about it.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil everything. We can spoil the first minute or two, maybe.
I'm not sure if that's the right path. Maybe that's the quest.
Stay down. That's the bathroom. I found the bathroom. If I needed to pee, that's where I would go.
You got it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ready. Nope, stay down. We're gonna shut that. Okay. Nope.
To get you into the...
I feel like that switch was supposed to do something, but it's not. I'll wait for it.
If you want to fly around a bit and not spoil everything, it's like,
yeah.
Oh, what happened? Oh, wow.
Here, I will
just
give a little look.
Fly around and show them the beautiful terrain work that's been done. It looks right out of Fallout almost. It's really a great POI, and it goes underground and does. It's quite extensive. It's quite challenging. So this is a quarry made by Hernan. Beautiful work here. You want to show them a little bit of the teleport to the mine. Let's show them some of Earl's magic.
Sure. Okay, so let me.
There's 3 of them. There's this quarry. There's a mine, and there's a kind of underground government facility that Eric's working on. It is quite
Everybody,
amazing.
did I spell mine right? I mean, since you're all correcting me, did I spell mine right? Sorry.
What did I miss?
Folks, we're going to talk about the dedicated server stuff towards the end. I see a lot of people asking about that.
Don't you worry.
Oh man,
not forgotten.
I missed it.
Yeah, you freaking
We have
missed
some good news
Why
there.
you don't call me?
So this is Hybrid Mining Company. It's another
You want
sort
to
of
die have a seat, or you want to stand up?
100 by 100 meter tier 5 wilderness that's quite elevated and challenged.
Let me stretch this out then.
You're going to run into these, and this is not for the meek.
let you have a little aerial view, but then I'll let you all kind of explore this one.
Yeah. So
I need that.
so there's 3 of these big bad boys coming. There's nearly 140 POIs total. They're coming to 2.0. We've added a lot of
140
sort of wilderness
point of
remnants and
interest.
city
Whoa,
remnants.
look at that, look at that.
And we probably want to
Fire.
go to some of those. Why don't you go to cave_06?
Mom,
Let's show them kind of like some of the beauty of some of the
They're all
wilderness POIs that the guys have been making.
Cave_06. Did I spell cave right, everybody? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I'm gonna keep on about it.
So there's some really great terrain.
What?
The terrain tools have been improved, and there's some really interesting
this is
POIs
cool.
that have
There's a big digging over there.
that
dig
has
that
gameplay
You
in
dig
it.
that one?
You
You
can
dig
find it
that
in
one?
wilderness. This
Huh?
is sort of an
Did you dig that one?
No, it's a new one.
Oh, that's
really
a
great
new one?
terrain sculpting. It's really fun and cool.
Is it this one? I think.
So instead of just a
Just leave it.
random birdhouse with no road connected to it or anything like that, the guys have put a lot of work into wilderness POIs having more variety. And Sean had worked on adding, always kind of a gravel road that connects them together. So yeah, these are real fun.
You really want me to play the game, huh? You don't like what they're
How
showing
about
you? The
going
new
to
stuff?
cave_11, see if that's in there. Let's show them another one.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The guy talking, the developer from
And you can see the
Pumpkin,
burnt forest has sort of like
Just listening to
updated
him was getting me a
trees that
little
are more
sleepy.
unified and different than
I'm not gonna lie.
not sharing much content
There's a
with
desert.
the wasteland.
Yeah, the desert.
Wait, there's 2 holes?
Yeah,
That's
so
the cave.
yeah, here's a little kind of fun little cavern
Oh,
that
that's
you
the
could
hole.
find.
There's
this
no
one that
white.
Eric made.
Oh, what? What is the pool? This is a pool.
Totally utilizing sort of like
Well, it's
the
more like the pond, I guess.
terrain
What's the-
sculpting tool improvements that have gone on this last year and a
The
half.
poop pond?
Yeah, it's good. Poopy. It's good. Poop.
Look like poop. Ah, zombies.
So 140
Yeah,
POIs
that's
total coming to
Dog poop.
2.0.
104?
104? Desert? This is desert.
A lot of stuff. There's a lot of
Point of
stuff that's
interest.
non-wilderness too,
UI.
that could be
Yo,
in
what?
towns and etc.
Oh, your name was
Yeah.
Hey.
You want to show
One-
one more?
Okay, sure. How about
Okay, but-
let's give Jesus a little shout out here. Cave_19.
Oh, what you put?
Okay.
Oh, what you put?
Let's do.
We've had a couple level designers that have come on
Yeah.
since 1.0.
I'm not
Jesus
one.
and Danny. I want to give them a shout
Been
out.
for.
And welcome to the team. This will be their first build and having content ship with TFP. Jesus is from Spain
Alright,
and
what's that?
Danny's from the UK. So we have people all over the world.
Whoa.
Would you ever add?
So these are fun to
Hey,
find and explore,
There's
and
another
they're not all
zombie poop.
giant
Ew.
amounts of monster closet type stuff,
Wait,
but there's
dog
loot to
do
be
poop.
had, and you're
Only
like,
dog
wow, that's
and-
fun to find in the wilderness.
Let's see if they respond. That'd be cool to
Will
do.
Navigaine receive many of the new
Whoa,
POIs?
I saw one. I saw something. Why did you jump
Earl
over
has been
that?
updating it with
It
quite
can't
a
be
few.
found with poop on it.
There's too many POIs for Navigaine to have them all, to be honest. I mean, unless we make it really, really dense. But they add some every update. Quite a bit of work's been done in Navigaine.
Finally, let's go.
Yeah.
But if you want to give Danny a look, let's look at rubble_burnt.
So they added that there.
That's one that he's done.
Applying
Okay, so-
to
So there's also wilderness POIs in other
Husbandry was
biomes.
not
I
being
assume it's in the burnt
So,
forest.
Wait. Rubble underscore
Rubble.
a long time ago.
Rubble_burnt
burnt.
underscore filler
I don't know
18.
who.
Yeah, it's down about
I don't know who.
There
it
you
is.
middle row, about 3/4 down. You already.
Got it. I got it.
Was it for?
Wait,
So
Oh, the trees are
Oh,
broken.
I
it
feel
must
like
be.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's right where you're at, maybe.
Grass.
let's do the other one. I mean,
But the sun's not here.
All right, maybe that.
Oh no. What? What is this?
That
Oh.
tree?
It's broken. Look at that.
No, it's right behind you. Okay, so it's like a burnt house.
Oh.
Yeah. No, behind you. There you go.
Yeah.
So there's little, it's meant to blend in with the burnt forest. So it'd be a gravel road to it, and it's a explorable POI that doesn't have a lot of enemies in it necessarily.
What?
Find a little bit of loot. Turn it into your base if you got in a pinch.
I wouldn't get scared. Oh my.
And let's do one more. Let's show them Atomic Burger in the
Sure.
wasteland.
Sure. Let's what is the name?
Yeah, man.
You can type the localized name.
I'm back. I got some
Yep, I
cookies
see it.
and they were putting me to sleep
Okay,
too.
so-
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they were putting me to sleep. I had to
This is
go
kinda
get
fun.
another cup of coffee, man.
No.
Go around to the front of
Ain't
this
gonna lie.
thing.
Oh, that's really cool.
There we go. There's Atomic Burger.
Look at it. Looks broken.
For you Fallout fans.
I don't know.
So that's in the wasteland. This is an example of remnant. There's a ton
I
of
should have
like,
some
kind
cookies
of like
too.
wilderness
Watch
POIs that have been added to the game to give it wilderness a lot more
Yeah.
charm and variety, branding, if you will. Okay, I guess I'll talk about audio next.
Audio.
So,
Who wants to talk about
Andrew's
audio?
been busy creating
There's no audio.
He's done a ton of work on this build, and he's kind of an audio guys. They tend to be kind of an unsung hero. I used to be an audio guy, and I know about that. And their work is often not recognized, but he's done a lot of stuff to make footsteps more unique in the world, more immersive, player footsteps, zombie footsteps, unique sound cues for the new enemy
Yeah, I
types.
think we're gonna probably just
boss
end this
claw.
right here.
A lot of the inventory sounds when you manage your inventory, you scrap something or move something that is a certain class will have kind of a class-based sort of sound effect to it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
There.
I think
We could skip around here and show them the new hand items if you want in your belt. You want to
Sure.
put
I'll probably
Once you
check the
put,
stream
like,
out later and see if there's any
a
other.
stew, a plate.
Whoa. What you got in his hand?
We'll skip around.
What is that in his hand?
That's fine.
Can, like a
What
sham,
is that?
sham,
I don't know.
I don't know what
You
that
see how much
thing.
stuff they have to
pills.
craft?
They got one,
Actually,
two,
hold on.
They got 21.
Stew,
No,
plate,
let's do the dog food since the dog Sparky's on there. So
and then put it in your belt, if you would. Empty your belt and put all
Yeah.
the stuff in your belt.
A different word.
Get a stew.
Word. Always keep
So
flying.
people have been asking for a long time about better
What
sort of
happened?
immersive hand items, and
That's not
Team
mac
has
and
responded
cheese.
to
Isn't
that,
kinda
those
hard,
requests.
like jelly?
Um,
Yellow.
You
What?
could get a couple of
It
different,
was
like get a different colored smoothie, like
Sit down,
Yes.
please. Yeah, let's see.
one of those
Relax, my
smoothies
friend.
up there that
Can't
you
see
got
or
right
what?
there. Oh,
yeah, no, sorry. I was grabbing other stuff. Here, you can grab a smoothie. Oh, that's the. Sure, why not?
so the icons have been reworked,
Yeah,
and
smoothie.
the hand items have been reworked.
Oh wow, yeah,
And then
this
there's
does
hand
look clean.
So you can see there is a can of dog food. I think the guys are moving the labels so they're rotating
no, that
so you can
looks
see
fresh.
better in the camera. But my head's in the way.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
you
tough.
can't. It doesn't matter. You can't see it anyway. Here, I can hide you for just a moment so they can see.
Let
Yeah,
them
you can't-
appreciate.
Huh?
There we go. Now show them how that.
Oh, wow.
Oh my! Oh, that's just
There you go. Go down the gullet.
What is that? Pepper sauce. Doing sauce.
So
Oh,
then
yeah.
there's
No, that one
various
wasn't.
colored, there's various colored liquids, based on the
Oh, that's very good.
color of liquid. The beef stew actually has
Ew.
something that's
Ooh.
like that.
Clean. This
The
looks
pill-
pretty cool.
Yeah, the plate. There's a plate of food that's different.
What was that?
And if you have
Oh, that's
pills, it
fresh.
has kind of a fun
That's
animation
cool.
there.
Alright.
Oh, there goes that lid.
It's different animations. It's
Yeah.
like little stuff like this where it gets
And
me like, okay, that looks
So
cool.
there are the parcel. There are still a few
What's
things that are sort of the
No.
parcel. I think there's a
Ow.
new
That's
parcel.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there's the
Syringe.
syringe. That's awesome.
Yeah, the syringe.
I love the personality to the animations. There,
Mhm.
that's pretty sick.
Wait, what?
I give it up to them. That was
Uh,
all right.
now let's. Lathan did a lot of the work on this. So why don't we show them? We'll talk about a little bit how cosmetics,
Is that God?
how you'd be wearing clothing and armor for protection, but you can change your cosmetic look. How that works in the game now.
Sure. Let me. Hey, I'm back, everybody. Okay, so we now have a cosmetic system. So I could be wearing anything. Here, let me get a full suit though. Actually, before I demonstrate this, let me. Let's get the full look going.
Oh, you can make sandals.
And then also let's get let's get like maybe the biker. Let's do the biker as an example. So I'm gonna put on.
Look at him. I was trying to go on and beat that guy.
That one and that one. So we now look. I am in full primitive gear.
Wait, I need
It's like, well, that's not really that cool, is it?
You have to scrap the biker gear to be able to.
You do.
So when you go ahead.
I mean, if you want to explain it, you can. I don't mind.
All right. So basically, you can once you have it, go back to your other slot that's non-cosmetic. Your normal just hit B or escape and back. So you have your 4 slots below your character. This is what those 4 slots below your character on the bottom there are what you're actually wearing for protection. Buffs, etc. that you might have if you had deep pockets, mods, and things like that. But then when you hit that little wardrobe model there on the top right of the character, it goes into the cosmetics. And this sets how you look. So you can be wearing a particular 4 sets of clothing for protection, but then you can change this aspect to
look at that.
how you want to look.
I'm Goose Head.
Yeah, I'm Goose Face.
And then you have to scrap, find and scrap an item to unlock it as cosmetic in the game. Or,
but he got
so there, I just scrapped all of them. So the entire biker outfit is now scrapped.
Look at that.
So now, whenever I come in here, there's the biker. There's the biker.
You can apply the whole set there.
Wait, I could have no shoes, right?
It's a little hard to distinguish between color and gray scale in some cases, but
it is. But if it has the darker background around it, then that means it is locked. So now I can apply the single cosmetic, or I can just apply the whole set. So at that point, bam, I look like that.
So you now go back and show the other screen again. So
still wearing the same armor, but I look like this.
Yeah, and if you were on a bicycle,
this is not armor. This is just
your friends saw you, they'd see you in your biker look, but you'd be wearing your stupidly you'd be wearing your primitive armor for protection.
In the wasteland, by the way. In the wasteland. But there we are, everybody.
It's a regular bicycle.
So he's wearing primitive armor, but he looks like a biker. So he looks like a badass, but really he's not.
Yeah, well, I mean, I killed a lot of zombies.
So as we roll out Twitch drops, etc., for cosmetics, or we get into DLCs, you would see them in this menu for additional cosmetic looks.
Yes, they would look like these down here, which I'm probably not going to click on it, but they'd look like those.
Yeah,
because they're still enabled in here. Unless you want to tease one of them.
It's a little confusing on that.
So you guys have asked about third-person view. We have worked on third-person view. It's not ready for 2.0, but we feel like we could roll it out in a 2.1 or 2.2 patch. It's close, but not quite. You know, we know it would pair well with this, and we're excited for it, but not quite yet. Do you want to? So that's it for cosmetics. You know, stay tuned for Twitch drops and some DLCs.
We will have Twitch drops. DLCs yes, to this? We are not ready to share what and the what of that, but we will have them. Yes.
Soon after 2.0, stay tuned.
Yes, that.
Let's. You want to take a quest and show them the quest marker?
Yeah, sure. Let me head over to this quest that is. I'm not going to do that. Actually, let me. That's going to take forever.
You can do.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's do that. I was going to shift Q the whole way there, and that was going to be obnoxious.
If I can find you.
So there's an other than the large kind of floating exclamation. I'm going to give Justin and I think Young Hao a shout out. This was done in 1.0, but we didn't have time to integrate it before. But there's a quest rally marker that is sort of specific to quest. It has flags and lights on it. It kind of looks like a beacon. There's an example. So this is a dig quest, and you can kind of see there's a dig emblem there, and you would see that instead of the mobbing exclamation point. And gives you basically a little bit of a a better visual to represent.
This guy don't sound too interested in talking about. Remember we did that? We was digging, found the treasure. Treasure.
Cheating.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, I don't know what he had.
Just went into the ground too. I mean.
So that's the quest marker. Gosh, we showed up the new hand use items. So we're going. Yeah, we're going all right. I think we said 2 hours tonight.
Yeah, 2 hours. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact. Let's get through. We still have a few more things to discuss. I think the next topic is the one they keep asking about over and over.
So cautiously and optimistically, we passed certification for dedicated server crossplay.
Okay.
We're super excited about that.
Dedicated server crossplay.
Players can play with Xbox X and S series players, with Windows players, with Steam players, all in the same dedicated servers.
Nice.
There are some specific settings that the server admins would have to set. There's a couple config things in the server.xml. If you're familiar with that, and you're running the server, I think it has to have a platform.config must contain PSN for XBL, and then you have to keep the server MAC count to 8 or below. Server allow crossplay set to true, EAC enabled, ignore EOS sanctions set to false, and other than that. There's not a lot of restrictions, and you should see it in your server browser. Paired nicely with that is the next feature, or a couple next features that would pair really nicely with that about how you might join your buddies.
It's interesting. A lot of things are interesting.
We can talk about that.
Sure. When you join a server, you can now spawn with your friends. I mean, that's really it. Okay. I mean, that's the thing I've been looking for.
When you're joining a server, spawn with your friends.
The fact that every time we start a game and you have to take 20 minutes running to each other, that fixes that, everybody.
So basically, as long as your friend is not in a biome that would kill you right away,
that's true.
You'd spawn near him. That's a side note there.
Oh yes.
And another feature Lathan is going to tell you about is real exciting. It's quite good.
Yeah, we have integrated Discord into our voice chat. So that's what we're using now for voice chat. It gives you a rich presence. You can invite people to game through Discord. There's a lot of other features. You can see invite your friends. You can message in and out of Discord. Which can be hidden.
I just listened to this guy.
So if you link your account, it'll use your Discord account. If you don't, it would use a
little bit
anonymous account. You call it, I guess. If you don't have Discord, it would give you a temporary anonymous account. It's quite good. The voice quality is really amazing. We're excited about it. It makes it easier to play with your friends. And they have what's called a universal friends list too for invites. That's also in there.
Yeah.
Cross-platform invites. If you you all had Discord, but one was on PC and one was on PlayStation or Xbox, you could.
It would work there.
Yeah, it works.
I don't know why the devs.
It works there.
So boring.
I know we've been holding that back for a while, and the reason being is,
this dude is
it's not a lot of
mad
fanfare
chill,
when you
but
get through cert on something like this. Not a lot of games do this, and we were like, well, wait, we passed? Did we pass? They didn't fail us. I guess we passed.
this guy has
There's usually a lot of restrictions involved and a lot of red tape, and so we've been close-lipped about that because we weren't sure, and until it actually passed cert, and they have been known to potentially change their minds if they find something in a later certification that we didn't anticipate. We've run into
right
that.
there, guys.
FYI.
No, but I like it. I mean, a lot of good stuff coming to the game. I like the fact that they got the cross-play, dedicated servers going on. What happened? Yeah, we gotta go back, drop off the stuff to the guy. Remember? The trader. There's this other game I wanted to check out. It just came out. Let me see if I got it. You hear the baby? Yes, baby. It is Splitgate 2. Let me know if we should go check it out. I don't Discord because Discord with passion. I don't Discord because Discord is with a passion. What are you talking about with a passion? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, this is the version 1.4.
Okay.
That's why it's like the new one is 2.0. You gotta be careful. Huh?
You gotta go to that one. Plus it.
Well, we gotta go back here and give them the stuff before they close, because they closed. They're about to close.
Okay, that's
So
what
great.
the other one
Here
we
you
bought.
go.
Which one should I
Don't
get?
spend it all in one place.
You got treasure.
Rifle? Shotgun?
Shotgun.
Shotgun?
Yes.
Shotgun. It's fine, no big deal. Tomorrow we're gonna go live. Discord don't like you? No, don't cry, it's fine. Not a big deal. It's fine. We're gonna have to go bedtime soon, alright? And then tomorrow we're gonna go live together. We play math. Play school games. No, we play school games in the morning. It's nighttime. It's almost 12 o'clock. It's 11:30 at night. Relax. Why you don't want to go to sleep? Sleep is good. Sometimes you need to get some rest. Right? You need rest. Then how are you going to play tomorrow? You want to play tomorrow? In the morning, I'll make quesadillas. You want quesadillas for breakfast? Yeah? You see me play tomorrow. We play together tomorrow. It's fine, amigo. You want to go to the bedroom right now? I know you don't, but it's fine. Yes, it is. Not a big deal. You gotta go. We're gonna play tomorrow. So we play school game, then we play some different games, okay? Probably play the pig game. Wanna play the pig game? I know, but it's time for bedtime, man. It's past your bedtime. You're supposed to go to bed 3 hours ago. It's fine, man. I know, but you can't because it's time for bed. It's fine, man. It's not a big deal. And then tomorrow when you finish your breakfast and your lunch, remember mommy, Abuelita gave me lollipops? So don't cry, little buddy. And it's okay. See, he says it's okay. He says don't cry. It's fine. Tomorrow we'll play, man. You want to play with me tomorrow? Let me see your hands. You okay? Does it hurt a lot? Itchy? It's big deal. It's not a big deal, my friend.
Hey, Gabriel, come on, it's time.
Come on, let's go.
Gabriel, this is
It's okay. Alright, I'm gonna end this stream right here. I want to keep going. I want to show you the game. Want me to end this stream? Want me to lay down with you? Okay, so I just need you to be quiet. 1 second. Right? I'm gonna end this stream right here. I'm sorry. I want to keep showing the game and keep playing, but this little guy wants me to lay down with him. So yeah, I'm gonna lay down. We're gonna, I guess, end it right here. So yeah, I might. Nah, I probably won't go live again tonight just because it's already late. But actually no, it's 11:35. So maybe if I fall asleep, I probably won't go back live. Maybe play that game, Splitgate too. But for right now, I'm gonna let you guys go. And God willing, I'll see you guys again. As-Salamalaikum, Rahmtulahi, Wabarrakatu. May peace be upon you, may Allah's mercy be upon you, and Allah's blessings be upon you all. And yes, hit me up on my all other social medias. Hit me up. I'm also still doing a giveaway. It's on the link in the description over there on YouTube. And if you want to find it on Twitch, just hit command. I believe it's a question mark giveaway. And so not question mark, exclamation mark giveaway. Exclamation mark giveaway. You head over there, enter, win yourself a PS5, or head over to YouTube in the descriptions to win yourself a PS5. Enter if you guys want. If not, so cool. Thank you for the support. Thank you for guys always being there. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream.